All right, guys, you with your boy, homie Kirk, aka Uncle HK, and I'm about to explain a couple of things that go on the tools court that you may or may not know about. All right, and I'm gonna have my boy Stage Piece here. He's gonna help me out with it. He's one of the best partnered bigs on the app, and he's gonna help me out explaining what some of this stuff is. What does heat check exactly do? All right, after making 3 shots, that's how you get heat check. You have to make 3 shots in a row, anywhere from the mid range or anywhere outside of the 3-point line. All right, now if you go inside the paint, score a layup, a close shot, then it does not count to your heat check. And once you got that 4th shot, the green window is significantly bigger than what it would be on a regular shot. That's what heat check is. Almost like a guaranteed shot that you're gonna make. All right, now let me explain to you what a dex is, or what dexing is. Dexing is when you move one way, but you get a speed boost basically the other way. It's basically like faking out your player. Like, you go here and then go back here real quick. Whoever's defending me, if they're not guarding my dex correctly, they're not going to be there. They're just going to be left in the dust, and I'm going to be wide open for a shot. So basically what takeover is, say I have chef takeover. Chef takeover gives me +7 to my mid-range, +7 to my 3-point, and +7 to my ball handle. So how do you get it? With chef takeover, you're going to want to shoot threes, shoot middies. You can get it off assists. You can still get it off of layups and stuff, but you get it faster shooting the ball. Centers, they'll maybe have see the future takeover. You know, they get their takeover faster by, you know, grabbing rebounds, getting assists, getting blocked, you know, stuff like that. Now let me explain to you guys what a midi is. A midi is when you shoot a shot inside the 3-point line. All right, and I'm with Stage Piece. He's one of the best bigs on the app. Now Stage Piece, explain to us what a popper is.
So basically, a popper is the biggest priority for a popper is shooting. You feel me? The difference between a popper and most of the other builds like inside is that for a popper, you want to be able to shoot from the 3 and also the midi. And also another big thing is the popper also has very high steal, and you can help your guard out and, you know, make their life easier.
Okay, now Stage Piece, explain to us what a pop is.
If I'm holding the screen and I pop to like the right corner, basically you're spotting up at like a wing, a corner, or the top of the key and shooting the ball.
Now explain to us what an inside is and what an inside does.
So basically your 3 big steps for insides is getting rebounds, you have to box out, and your 3rd job is sitting paint and showing a little bit. The difference between an inside and a popper is inside you can't shoot, and for a popper you have a lot of shooting. You have a high 3 ball, you have a high midi, and you have more of a steal in that build. So that's like the biggest difference between an inside and a popper.
Also explain to us what a backdoor is, or what a cut is.
Say your point guard has the ball, right? And you see their center playing very high. You're gonna tell your center to basically backdoor, so they have a free dunk or a free layup.
What is a reset, and when do you reset for your guard?
Basically, what a reset is, or a reset pass is, whenever like under like 10 to 14 seconds of the shot clock and your guard is struggling to score a bucket, I always want to tell my guard, you know, hit me for a reset. So when I get the ball as a reset, it's mostly at the top of the key or the wing. So that basically gives my guard like 2 to 3 seconds extra for him to get his like stamina back. A lot of times you'll see like comp games, like a lot of people reset 2 to 3 times or even 4 times in a possession because they get their Gatorade bars and they have a better chance of making an open shot. So that's basically what a reset pass or a reset is.
Okay, now what about a quick slip or a slip?
That's a very, you know, calm center. You see the opposing center play high, I'm gonna tell my guard, I'm not gonna hold the screen right here. Well, when I go right, I'm a quick slip. So I'm gonna act like I'm gonna set a screen, but I'm gonna just you know, slide down to the paint and get either an open dunk or maybe like a pass back. Maybe the guard helps me.
Hope y'all like up the video. Leave a comment down below if you love your mama. Subscribe if you new. Follow 1v1 me on all social media platforms, and we're out of here.